Let's be real for a second. Everyone wants to get into crypto. You see the headlines. You hear the stories of people turning a few $100s into a life-changing fortune. It sounds incredible, right? So you jump in. You buy some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, maybe a few altcoins your friend told you about. And then, the market goes crazy. Prices swing up and down faster than you can blink. It's a roller coaster of emotions. You start to feel that knot in your stomach. That feeling of being completely lost in a giant, confusing maze. This is where most people get stuck. The truth is, trading cryptocurrency successfully is incredibly hard. It's not just about picking the right coin, it's about understanding market cycles, reading complex charts, and analyzing technical indicators. It's a full-time job. You need to know when to buy, when to sell, and most importantly, when to do nothing at all. Most of us have other things to do. We have jobs, families, and lives to live. We don't have hours to spend staring at screens, trying to predict the unpredictable. So, we end up making decisions based on fear or greed, and that's a recipe for disaster. This is why so many beginners lose money. They buy high because of FOMO, the fear of missing out. Then they panic and sell low when the market dips. It's a classic cycle. You tell yourself you'll be different, that you'll be disciplined. But when you see your portfolio drop by 30% in a single day, discipline goes out the window. It's human nature. The crypto market is designed to test your patience and your nerves. Without a clear strategy and years of experience, you're essentially gambling. And the house, in this case, almost always wins. So, what if there was a shortcut? What if you could navigate this complicated maze without having to become a master map maker yourself? Imagine if you could just follow someone who already knows the way out. Someone who has already put in the thousands of hours of work. This isn't about finding a magic button that prints money. It's about leveraging the expertise of others to give yourself a fighting chance. It's about working smarter, not harder. This is where a powerful tool comes into play. One that can completely change the game for beginners. So, what is this secret weapon? It's called copy trading, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Imagine you could find a professional crypto trader, someone with a proven track record of success. Now, what if you could automatically copy every single trade they make in real time, directly in your own account? That's copy trading in a nutshell. You're not just getting tips or signals. You are literally mirroring the actions of an expert. When they buy, you buy. When they sell, you sell. It's that simple. You get to benefit from their knowledge and experience without doing any of the heavy lifting. Here's how it works on most platforms. You browse through a list of experienced traders. You can see their entire history, their win rate, their average profit, their risk score, and how many people are already copying them. It's all transparent. You find a trader whose style and risk level you feel comfortable with. Then, with a few clicks, you allocate a portion of your funds to copy them. The platform handles the rest. It automatically executes the trades in your account at the same price and time as the master trader. It's like having a professional trader working for you, 24/7. The biggest advantage here is that it saves you an enormous amount of time and stress. You don't need to learn how to read candlestick charts or understand what the MACD indicator is. You don't have to stay up all night watching the market. The expert does all that for you. This is perfect for people who believe in the potential of crypto, but simply don't have the time or the desire to become a full-time analyst. It lowers the barrier to entry, making sophisticated trading strategies accessible to everyone, not just the pros with years of experience under their belts. But copy trading is more than just blindly following someone. It's a powerful learning tool. As you watch the trades happen, you start to see patterns. You begin to understand the logic behind the decisions. Why did the trader enter a position here? Why did they exit there? Most platforms allow you to see the trader's notes or strategy. You're getting a front row seat to a masterclass in trading. You're not just copying trades, you're absorbing the mindset, the discipline, and the strategies that separate winning traders from everyone else. It's like an apprenticeship for the digital age. One of the most attractive things about copy trading is its potential to generate passive income. Let's define that. Passive income is money you earn without actively working for it. While you're at your job, spending time with family, or even sleeping, your copy trading account is busy working for you. The expert trader you're following is analyzing the markets and making moves. Because your account mirrors theirs, you have the potential to profit from those moves. This transforms trading from an active, time-consuming task into a passive investment stream that can grow your wealth over time. Think about it this way. Most people learn about investing by trial and error. They put their own money on the line and make mistakes. Those mistakes can be costly. With copy trading, the learning process is different. You are still invested, but you are learning from the successes and strategies of a professional. You get to see what a winning approach looks like in practice. While your account is potentially growing, you can take the time to study the markets at your own pace. You can learn about different cryptocurrencies, understand market trends, and become more knowledgeable without the pressure of having to make every single decision yourself. This earn while you learn model is a game changer. It removes the initial frustration that causes so many beginners to quit. Instead of starting with losses and confusion, you can start by seeing how a professional operates. This builds confidence. It shows you that making money in crypto is possible if you have the right strategy. You get to observe the discipline required, seeing a trader hold through a small dip, or take profits at a specific target. These are lessons that are hard to learn from a book. You need to see them in action, and copy trading lets you do just that. Of course, it's crucial to have realistic expectations. Copy trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. The traders you copy will have losing trades, and sometimes they will have losing weeks or even months. The market is unpredictable, even for experts. The goal is profitability over the long term. By following a seasoned trader, you are betting on their ability to navigate the market and come out ahead over time. Your passive income stream will fluctuate, but by letting an expert handle the strategy, you give yourself a much better chance of steady growth. Now, once you start copy trading, it can be really tempting to find one superstar trader who has amazing returns and just, put all your money on them. But this is a huge mistake. It's honestly the trading equivalent of putting all your eggs in one basket. Even the best traders out there have bad streaks. A strategy that worked perfectly for the last 6 months might suddenly stop working because, the market conditions have changed. If you're only copying one person, their losses become your losses. This exposes you to a massive amount of risk that can be easily avoided with one simple principle: diversification. Diversification is just a fancy word for not betting everything on a single outcome. In copy trading, this means allocating your capital across several different traders. Don't just pick 2 or 3 traders who all do the same thing. Look for a mix. You could copy one trader who specializes in long-term holds of major coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then, you could copy another trader who is more aggressive, day trading smaller altcoins. You might even find a third trader who has a unique strategy for trading sideways markets. By doing this, you build a balanced portfolio of trading strategies. When you diversify your copy trading portfolio, you protect yourself from the downside. If one trader has a bad month, the profits from your other traders can help offset those losses. It's all about creating balance. One trader's strategy might work well in a bull market, while another's might excel in a bear market. By copying both, you are prepared for whatever the market throws at you. This smooths out your returns and reduces the volatility of your portfolio. Your overall results become more stable and predictable, which is exactly what you want as an investor. Finding the right mix of traders takes a little bit of research, but honestly, it's worth the effort. Look at their risk scores, their preferred assets, and their trading frequency. Are they a swing trader who holds positions for weeks, or a scalper who is in and out of trades in minutes? Read their bios and their strategies. The goal is to build a team of traders who don't all think and act alike. This intelligent diversification is one of the key secrets to long-term success in copy trading. It turns a high-risk gamble into a calculated investment strategy. There's a famous saying in trading: bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. This is a lesson about greed. In a bull market, it's easy to feel like a genius. Every trade seems to go up, and your portfolio balance just keeps climbing. The temptation is to let it ride, to dream about how much bigger it could get. You see your initial $1,000 investment turn into $2,000, then $3,000. You start thinking, maybe this could go to $10,000. This is where greed takes over, and honestly, it's one of the most dangerous emotions for any investor. This is why the art of taking profits is so incredibly important. No asset goes up forever. Markets move in cycles. What goes up must eventually come down. Taking profits means periodically selling a portion of your holdings to lock in your gains. It's the act of turning your paper profits, the numbers you see on the screen, into actual, real money in your bank account. This might sound obvious, but it's amazing how many people fail to do it. They get caught up in the hype and hold on for too long, only to watch all their gains evaporate when the market turns. A smart strategy is to set clear targets for yourself. For example, you might decide that every time your copy trading portfolio grows by 20%, you will withdraw half of the profits. This does two things. First, it secures your gains. That money is now yours, safe from any future market downturns. Second, it reduces your risk. By taking some of your initial investment off the table, you are now playing with house money. This makes it much easier to stay calm and rational during periods of volatility. You've already won, so you can let the rest of your investment grow with less emotional attachment. Remember, the goal of investing isn't just to see big numbers on a screen. It's to improve your financial life. Taking profits is how you make that happen. It's how you pay for a vacation, make a down payment on a house, or simply build up your savings. While your copy trader will be opening and closing positions, it's still your job to manage your overall portfolio. Don't become a passive observer. Stay engaged, have a plan for taking profits, and stick to it. Don't let greed turn your winning strategy into a losing one. So, you're ready to get started with copy trading. That's great. It can be a fantastic way to enter the world of crypto. But before you jump in, it's essential to arm yourself with a few best practices to stay safe and smart. First and foremost, only invest what you can afford to lose. This is the #1 rule of any investment, but it's especially true for something as volatile as cryptocurrency. Never invest your rent money or your emergency fund. Start small, get a feel for how it works, and only increase your investment as you become more comfortable and knowledgeable. Second, do your own research. Don't just copy the trader with the highest percentage return over the last month. That can be misleading. Dig deeper. Look at their long-term history, going back at least 6 months or a year. Check their risk score. A trader with a very high risk score might have spectacular gains, but they could also have devastating losses. Read their bio and strategy description. You want to follow traders who are transparent and have a clear, consistent approach. Avoid traders who seem to be gambling or taking huge, reckless risks with their copiers' money. Third, use the tools the platform gives you to manage your risk. The most important of these is the stop loss. A copy stop loss is an order that automatically stops copying a trader if your investment with them drops to a certain level. For example, you can set it to stop copying if your investment loses 20% of its value. This is your safety net. It protects you from catastrophic losses if a trader has a complete meltdown. It puts you in control of your maximum risk, which is absolutely critical for long-term survival in this market. Finally, be patient and think long-term. Copy trading is not a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be good days and bad days. Don't get overly excited by a single big win, and don't get discouraged by a few losses. Stick to your plan, continue to learn, and let your team of expert traders do their work. By starting small, diversifying, managing your risk, and having a long-term perspective, you give yourself the best possible chance of success. Copy trading can be your smart, beginner-friendly entry point into crypto. So get started, stay smart, and welcome to the future of investing.